What's going on, YouTube? Today I got a new video for you. It's been a little bit since I dropped my last I played a game video, so here we go. I played Remnant 2 and I'm here to let you know my thoughts about it. So first and foremost, you're gonna notice right off rip, I'm power level 20. This is level cap as of right now. I'm also 34 hours into the game. My current mission is the old Vaunt because I'm running some other stuff, like side content and whatnot. But I have completed this game, as far as story goes. So let's go ahead and let's get on into this. So the first thing I want to say about this game is I was a fan coming into this. I played a lot of the first Remnant. I was ready for this for a long time, and when this game finally dropped, I was like, oh hell yeah, let's actually let's get to it. So right off rip, story continues on from the first one. Not much has changed. The route still being the route. That shit's cool. The story is pretty good. I'm not gonna go into any spoilers or anything. Just know by the end of the game, all the re-rolling and all the different people that are running the same thing, being the hero, it all makes sense. Everything makes sense in the long run. With that being said, the ending, unless they're gonna retcon it in the future and explain some more stuff, I don't really see it being a good ending. It's gonna go down as one of those why not just finish it, unless maybe there's a third game, then it's leaving it open. But the story isn't what really brings you into a game like this. That's a very minor part. The main thing that draws you in is the Souls-like elements. So for example, the difficulty of the game is pretty crazy. It ramps up, they give you options. It's got also a crazy amount of replayability, a crazy amount. There are 4 difficulties. It's procedurally generated maps, multiple stories per map, multiple orders the maps could appear in. There's enough content to just keep you engrossed for a while. And then if that gets boring to you, there's adventure mode, so you can just do your own thing and you don't have to really worry about the overarching story. And if that's not enough for you, there's also permadeath mode. Turn this bitch into a roguelite and make it a little bit more challenging, which I'm gonna be running that on a live stream. If y'all want to check that out, keep your eyes peeled for that. Now with that being said, this game's pretty badass. It's pretty freaking badass. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The worlds all feel unique. There's so much to do, so much to find. Something like 120 or 130 different rings, dozens of guns, all kinds of armor sets, trait points. You can customize so much, and then every weapon does something different. There's a bunch of different classes. They call them archetypes. Each one of those plays different. You can dual class. You can mix and match. I'm running currently engineer and summoner. My actual favorite is handler and summoner, but I'm trying to level some stuff up and do some stuff. So we're making sacrifices, but just there's so much you can do. Every playthrough you can change a class. You can really just make it your own. If you get bored with this game fast, you're the problem. It's not the game. It's you. And I know some of you are going to be like, wow, that's kind of messed up. You're talking to viewers like that. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's you. There's too much in a game like this for you to just be like, yeah, I ran through the story. I'm bored. Play a different class. Play something else. Look at a different world. Play a different mode. Go help some people. Go hunt guns. Get the alternate kills on the bosses, because that's the thing. Kill some bosses in an alternate way that is pre-picked. And all of a sudden, you're getting yourself a special weapon. This is a slight spoiler, heads up, but there's a boss called a Ravager, and if you let the Ravager eat the dough, something will happen. You'll get a certain item. But if you start the fight without letting him eat the dough, and then he eats the dough anyway, you get a different item. But then if he goes to eat the dough and you stop him, you get yet another alternate item. It's crazy. There's just too much going on, to not like this game. The gameplay is amazing. Now, connectivity, that's a little bit of an issue. Playing solo is one thing, that's all good, but when you play this game online, prepare to lag. Prepare to lag your ass off like you've never lagged before in your life. It doesn't matter how good your connection is, you will lag. I don't really know like what the deal is, why it's so laggy, but that's a thing. Truthfully, I can get over the lag. I don't really care too much. We're not competing against each other. We're all working together and whatnot. So that's kind of okay, but it's super laggy. That is a drawback to this game. Now, as far as like shooting mechanics go, it is very hit scan. I like that. It's very smooth, easy to roll. Kind of has Rogue Company feels, but with like Dark Soulsy elements to it. I think all of that's executed greatly. There's no in-game voice chat as far as I can tell. I've tried, nobody responds. I don't know if I'm the only person in the world with a mic, but I'm pretty sure there's no in-game voice chat. That makes it a little tougher to like work with people. One thing I will give you a heads up on: if you care about stories, play your story by yourself. Do not let people help you, because they can talk to your NPCs and they can skip dialogue and you'll get lost fast. That happened to me a couple of times, and from there on out I literally just played solo because I wanted to hear the story for myself, and it was really frustrating. But if you're not into the story, don't even think about it. Like, no big deal. Now, let me think. What else should I talk about with this game? Honestly, that's pretty much it. It's a $50 game. You get all this awesome content that you can clearly tell this was a work of love. And you got DLCs coming in the future. I can't really tell you if you are gonna like this game. The most I can tell you is try it. If you like Dark Souls, if you like roguelites, you like looter shooters, you like anything like that, just try it. What do you have to lose? Honestly, the game's pretty freaking awesome. If I had to rate this game on a scale of 10, connectivity considered, I'd probably rate this game like an 8.5, maybe a 9. 8.5 because of connectivity, 9 if they get that fixed. Is it perfect? No, I don't think any game is perfect, but this game is pretty freaking awesome and pretty darn close to perfect. So yeah, go ahead and support these developers. Go buy this game, check it out, play it. I promise you, you're not going to be disappointed.